Good day to everyone here in the 6th International Congress of SILA, innovating and working towards a culture of peace and inclusions. Content analysis of lesson plans elaborated with the generative artificial intelligence tools ChatGPT and Google Gemini for the subject of English oral development in the bachelor's degree in English teaching of the University of Guadalajara. Introduction. Professors with ineffective time management often find lesson planning overwhelming, thus resulting in unproductive classes. To deal with this issue, the aim of this study is to determine whether generative artificial intelligence GAI tools design lesson plans and optimize time consumption for lesson planning. As for the main focus, this exploratory research evaluated the content of lesson plans generated by GAI tools, such as objectives, learning activities, and assessment methods. Setting of the problem, the increasing incorporation of GAI tools in language teaching raises skepticism on the effectiveness of lesson plans produced by these instruments. A lack of studies on GAI produced lesson plans demonstrates the need for exploring and evaluating the products of these appliances. Feeding unmanaged information prompts to GAI tools decreases the lesson plan's quality. For our justification, we have the benefit is reduced lesson planning time, improved teaching practices, and personalized educational experiences. The impact is reduced time on lesson planning, enhanced teaching results, and effective learning processes. The beneficiaries are teachers of English language teaching and English language learners. The innovation is the use of GAI tools to assist teachers in developing pre structured lesson plans. In the state of arts, we have GAI tools can create foundational lesson plan structures by proposing objectives, strategies, and activities. GAI applications support educators by analyzing learning activities and providing pedagogical recommendations. Research highlights that GAI tools should complement teachers rather than replace them. Concerns exist about ethical issues, academic integrity, and the reliability of information produced by GAI tools. For a theoretical background, we have lesson planning. Key elements are objectives, activities, and assessments. The generative artificial intelligence GAI tools, we have capabilities, limitations, benefits, and teacher's role. As for spoken language development, we have the communicative competence. Our general objective was to analyze, evaluate, and describe the contents of lesson plans for the English oral development generated by the GAI tools ChatGPT and Google Gemini. For our specific objectives, we have to identify the key elements of a lesson plan, to compare the types of domain that are most frequently exhibited in the objectives generated in these lesson plans, to assess the reliability of the content in the lesson plans, to verify the use of a communicative approach in the lesson plans, and to identify pedagogical advantages and disadvantages in the lesson plans. Our methodology was a descriptive study with a mixed method research design. The data collection generates lesson plans using ChatGPT and Google Gemini, creating 18 two-hour lesson plans from each tool. In the course of English oral development for first year students of the BA of ELT, in the University of Guadalajara were our participants, and our goal was to develop students' speaking skills and communicative competence by employing the GAI lesson plans. The instrument used was an observation format in the setting of a checklist. The purpose was to identify whether the GAI lesson plans present with the minimum of required principles for adequate lesson planning, including elements of domain of objectives, components of learning tasks, and activity resources, as well as content reliability. Our references. Thank you.